If you're like me and you have a small shop, you get stuck on things all the time. But for real, this would be super inconvenient. This is my main assembly table. So this is always in the way. So I made it disappear. And just for you today, I'm gonna include a link with the free plan of this entire build down in the description below. So satisfying. First things first, we have to break down the timber, and I didn't spare any expense. I got the most expensive wood from Bunnings. Dressed pine. It was really expensive. So I want my vise to be about 60 centimeters long. And I think this gives me the perfect length and height to put in most of what I'm working with. You can make it as long or as short as you want, but for my purposes, that will be perfect. So let's do it. This is done. So those two will be glued together. And then we're gonna put that on top of it, and we try to drill with one of those massive auger bits I got. We drill 2 holes and hopefully get pretty center and straight for later on for our, what are they? Pins? No. What are those? Rails? No, they're not rails. Fingers. Anyway, next step, we glue this up. And I actually glue and screw because I can't wait for that to dry. Put a little bit of sawdust in the middle so it doesn't shove around too much. I almost forgot something. So we're gonna take out a 45 degree angle on the other side here. So you can't put the screw right on the edge here like I did here. So I'm gonna set that in a little bit so that we don't cut into the screw once we cut off this bevel. It's a chamfer, not a bevel. The next step is we're gonna try and drill everything together. The blue tape and CA glue trick works as follows. We need blue tape, activator, and CA glue. So we're gonna tape off one edge, another edge. Next step, we're gonna put some CA glue all over this place here. We put some activator. No, I ran out of activator. Really? Imagine the activator. Then we put that on top of it and align it as good as we can. If you have activator on it, it will cure basically instantly. If you don't, like I do, you have to wait a little bit. Okay, so after a couple of seconds, so now what I'm gonna do is drill a pallet hole with this Marscraft drill jig. So to make it nice and straight. So I wanna have this obviously as straight as possible. Okay guys, so I'm just marking that hole here. All the measurements will be available in the free plan. So don't worry about that guys, including what products I used. Okay, so this auger bit didn't work at all. If you have any recommendation what could work better here, let me know. Maybe Timbecon has something. Okay, back at the miter saw station, we now need 4 20cm strips for our back bracing on our Moxon Vice. So the back is not going to be a thick piece of wood. I'm going to brace it with 4 braces at the top. So that would give us even more stability. Okay, I just decided to pivot and that will be reflected in the plan as well. I'm gonna back brace it only with 3 pieces because that will be plenty strong and you only need 2 boards for that whole build then. Okay, because it is already midnight, I made a mistake just now. I cut that MDF a little bit too short. So the idea is brace it with these massive braces and screw it down to the MDF. Screw MDF on the top as well so that we have a nice wedge. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay guys, so I basically finished this now. So next we have to create some kind of mounting system. This table for me will be replaced very soon, and there will be a video out on my channel for that as well. There will be a full video built with the table and this Moxon Vice, how it fits in. In the current plan, you won't see that because it will be different for everyone else. But if you want to build that table later on, once I'm done, that Moxon Vice will fit in and will slide in and out. I'm making a temporary solution right now, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and you can then modify it to your table if you want to. So what we do next is we're gonna notch out the stuff for this. So what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be our hooks to stabilize it in the front. So we're gonna do that next. Okay guys, so next day we're back in the shop. It was quite late last night when we finished off that mock-up here. So next what we do is we're gonna take off the front and cut a 45-degree chamfer on the front part of the vise, and then I'm gonna show you how I did the shelving. Okay, so welcome to Under My Table. Haha, Red. How I just did that is like super dodgy, but you get this principle. I did an L bracket here with, again, offcuts. So what you can see here is it rides along this brace, and it's kind of like a shaft. What you can see here, a top of MDF here, that's the stop, so it can't go further. Also, we did install a brace underneath here. That one is important too. Okay guys, so we still have a little bit of a wobble in here, which is mostly due to the table wobbling. So I hate this table. We're gonna have to build a new one, and I'm gonna do that right now. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to Timbecon and watch one of these two videos. As usual, I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.